running like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bread,
Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Dart. Gets made there by Waddle. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball up.
And he will score! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the 1st play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This one out quickly to Noel. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
But what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down.
Track 60. Shut up.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Houston. It's his third touchdown catch this year. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Here's a first carry for their running back. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Second down and 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is Christian Watson. Touchdown, Texans. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
You know, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Dart to the throw here on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Rolling right. That is Fox. What a job to keep the play alive. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The PAT up and good. And the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. More Houston, coming up in a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
60 bicep, 60 bicep.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It was Zach Steeler in on the tackle. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 6.
18 guards, 18.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Race to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands,
That is going to be close in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown Texans. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
and nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
22-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougars, go.
A play fake, now dart. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Achane. He'll get about 2. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 8. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he will score again. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds. You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, doesn't really translate it on the scoreboard just yet.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down for Houston.
The 16-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. Forced to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Great. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Dart. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Leads to 3rd down and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Dart. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put it into this drive.
Here's Darton on first and 10. Rush to his right. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the carry, it's Achane. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now the Dolphins turn it over to their field goal team. This one will be from 37 yards out. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Dolphins can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Flush to his right. In trouble, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throw away. You don't want to be in second and long.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on third down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Left side by Pitts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now he'll work his way out right. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held it just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. On the play fake, here's Dart. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun, third down, it's Dart. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Try to run. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Whenever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's in! Nico Collins! Touchdown, Houston. That his second touchdown tonight. The Broncos put it on the extra point. And the Texans are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. There's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. The return starts from the 5.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Dolphins.
A run up the middle with Achane. And they manage to pick up about 4. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge, makes the tackle.
At the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6.
At the 60, at the 60.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. It is second and 6. Throwing is Dart. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Back to the quarterback. Friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. 18 rep.
Here's Dart. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. Dart. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll look to throw. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
18, 70, go!
Now they'll set up to throw. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Leads to 3rd down.
Back to throw. That one caught by Noel. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Let's go!
On the ground, here is H.M. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go now! Half the 60, half the 60! Let's go!
To the air on 2nd down. Dart, now a screen, set up for H.M. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Man in motion, heading left. On 2nd down, Dart. There's a short one. It's caught by Ferguson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And he's got another one. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their Week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in Week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Results, 4th down.
over still.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
A play fake, now dart. And he's going to complete this to Waddle, working across the field. He's still on his feet. Jalen Waddle. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Roll, roll, roll. Let's get ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Come on, set. Hawk 70, hawk, take up.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
47-yard line.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one.